Mwaruka Mulmereva Mwangu, and welcome back to our channel. Welcome to today's video. Thank you so much for being here. If it's your first time here, my name is Mwaka. So in today's video, we are going through a day with me. Spend the day with me as a small business owner. Okay, so this is Mwaka once again. Mwaka the wifepreneur, a wife and a mom. I work from home at the moment. I run my small business from home in the capital city of Windhoek in Namibia. So if it's your first time here, my main business is selling fish. I sell Zambezi bream, which is fish that I get from the other end of the country, which is about 1.4 kilometers from the capital city. So that is from Zambezi region. So the fish usually, the buses from Katima to Windhoek usually drive in the night. So they drive from the other side from 3 o'clock and they arrive like 5 a.m. in Windhoek. So this is what 6:30 looks like in the capital city of Windhoek, Namibia. So I am going to the buses. They usually stop by Van Hill Car Wash, and that's where I get my cool box full of fish all the way from Zambezi region to here, to my loyal customers. And that's where we are going to get the fish. I am back home and I just want to go through my list of people that paid from yesterday, because let me just go back to what happened. So when the fish was confirmed that it's on the bus, I decided to right now notice people through my WhatsApp, my social medias, so my WhatsApp status, my Instagram pages, and letting people know that I'm expecting fish the following morning. So people started paying already, like that moment that I posted that thing on the status. So I had to make a list of who paid how much and how they wanted their fish and all that. And also, additional to that, I had to start with my bookkeeping, like how much did I spend on buying the fish, how much did I pay the transport from the river to town to where, how much did it cost me for airtime, for all those things. But these are things that you don't think are important, but they're actually important and they need to be accounted for. So as a small business owner, please don't take these things for granted. Make sure that you keep your books up to date. Bookkeeping is very, very important. I can't even stress it enough. It's something that I learned like last year. I thought I was not selling anything because the money was coming and going, the money was lost in the process, the money was what. But the moment I just started sitting down and writing down every penny, where every penny goes and everything, I began to understand my business better. I began to, learn more about my business, the potential of my business, the possible future. I just learned a lot of things, like where the money is going, where the money is coming from, where I can improve, what I should cut off, what I should limit. It helped me make better decisions. So if you're a small business owner, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, it doesn't matter if it nails, if it's lashes, if it's anything, my ladies, please consider bookkeeping. You don't have to be knowledge. You don't have to be. Should I say knowledgeable? You don't have to be knowledgeable about it, but it's something that you can easily learn on yourself. You can just write down what you need to write down, and then everything will fall in place. Then you'll know where to put the money. You know where your money went and understand it better. I just wanted to say welcome to today's vlog. Just want to show you what a day looks like in a day of a small business restaurant owner from home. If you follow this channel, if you've been here for a while, you might know that I had a food stall somewhere around here in Windhoek. It was a Soweto market, but it didn't do so well. The business was not paying for itself, so I had to quit and come back home again. And the best thing about all these clients, all of the clients that I'm dealing with since yesterday and today morning, they are clients that have known me. So when I say, guys, I'm no longer at Soweto Market, I'm at home, they don't need directions. They just say, I am outside. And I'm so, so grateful for all of you guys, my old customers, my old timers. Like, we have been, what, 5 years in this business now? So thank you so, so much. Yeah, so the Soweto Market thing, should I say it was just a year? It was a year to test the waters to make sure that um, I know what it feels like. I'm working from home and also, getting an actual place. So now I'm so happy that I have both the experience, and I know if I have to leave home again, I know where to start, I know where to improve and all that. And now that I'm home, I also know where I had to pick up and where to improve. So it's been a wonderful experience and journey. So guys, thank you very, very much for your loyal support. And to my new clients, those that are watching my videos, guys, thank you so much also for jumping into this ship with us. Let's continue pushing. If you don't know, I sell Zambezi Bream, which is like tilapia, but it's not tilapia. This is bred in fresh water, Zambezi River fresh waters. For now, let's just enjoy the day and see how far it goes. So far, 2 people have already picked, and it's like yeah, it's to 10 now. It's to 10. Yeah. So yeah, I'm really grateful. Let's see how the day goes. A few hours after talking to you guys, not really a few hours, that was what, to 9. Like, I think after an hour, one of the clients also called me. They said they wanted like grilled fish. So I quickly had to run and go get charcoal because I realized they didn't have charcoal. We've been frying a lot. And the last time I fried, my husband fried, I didn't see that he fried with the last charcoal. So I had to go and get charcoal, a few spices, so that we can now start making fish for this specific client, for this specific client that wanted grilled fish. So I quickly ran out with my helper, of course, the boss, the managing director, guys. That's the managing director right there. He's helping with the fire, making sure that I, as a worker, I'm doing the right thing. Yeah, so the first thing that I had to do was to start the fire before I get to the cleaning of the fish, just so that by the time I come out here, the charcoal will be ready, And that's just basically what I'm doing here. Whenever I'm grilling my fish, I love opening it the butterfly way, just so that everything is nice. It goes in nice, like the spices, they all just marinate well, and then the meat cooks well as well. It's also very fast. I think the only difficult part is just the fire. So, but everything is really just goes fast. I think it's even faster with the Zambezi bream than with the angelfish, because the angelfish is a bit thicker, it's bigger, so it takes a little bit of time. Yeah. So as I was saying earlier, bookkeeping, guys, make sure if you are having a small business, this is the first thing that you need to do, guys, please. Even if it means investing in an accounting student, an accounting cousin of yours, someone who just understands accounting, to just do your books. If you don't have any background in accounting or don't understand anything, just make sure that you keep the receipts and just jot down, like, I put money where I bought electricity, I did this, I did that. That will help you a lot more. I think you can tell by now, the way that I'm emphasizing on that bookkeeping, that it's really important. That's how important it is, guys. Yeah. So moving on, if it's your first time here, guys, thank you so much for considering staying, like watching. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Please also consider subscribing if you haven't. So far, I just want to send a big shout out to my people in Kenya, a big shout out to my people in South Africa, and then a big shout out to my people in Namibia. My analytics are showing me that those are the 3 countries that do watch my videos. So if you're watching from somewhere else and you're not subscribed, please do, so that you also appear on my list. I also wanted to talk about something that happened to me regarding this whole business thing. So my business is seasonal, so it means that there's fish certain times of the month and of the year, and then there's no fish certain times of the year. So usually in the past, before the 2 years, they would close, like the Ministry of Fisheries will close fishing from, I think it was October until March, so that to allow for the fish reproduction. So that will help a lot. So by the time the fish start dying in from March, April, we have a good amount of fish. But lately, because of the drought, the ministry was like, no, you guys, you don't need to close, you can go ahead and fish. Because, like, guys, this is other people's, including myself, wow, this is our source of income, right? So the ministry was like, you guys can go ahead and do your fishing. But the problem now is people are becoming greedy and they're using nets that are not allowed. So these nets are too small that they are taking everything from the river and there's nothing left for tomorrow. Yeah, so that's the problem with the seasonal business. I have tried, if you also follow my Instagram business page, the handle is The Mill. I tried baking and stuff like that, but unfortunately, the clients that I attracted from day one, they just love their bream. That's it. And that's why I think you can see, even after a while, even after months of not selling, when the moment I just say I fish, they all respond. And I love that for them. So I'm just looking at what else can I do for myself, because the months that I'm not selling fish, I'm actually not doing anything. And it's not really good for me. It doesn't look good, on myself. But anyhow, I think, to be honest, this year, from last year, I can't remember the month, but towards the year, I started following these big catering companies in South Africa, in America, in Kenya, all over Africa, just like, let me say, the whole world. And I felt so overwhelmed eventually, because of how much I was now trained. I felt like I was trained. I felt like I was not doing enough, because I was seeing how these other businesses, they were doing their things, they were well advanced, they were doing this and that I was not doing. At first, when I followed these business accounts, it was from the perspective that I was trying to learn from them, you see. So I'm just trying to learn from these guys, see how they garnish their things, how they package their things, how they do this and that. But little did I know that this thing come like crawling back at the back of my mind, like I have to do better. So it's like there was a voice that was just telling me to do better. I must do this and do this, until when I went away for the holiday, December holidays, you see. Okay, now you see me cleaning. It's because now there's a second client who also just called now that they wanted like theirs fried, and that's basically what I'm doing. Back to the story. So I felt like there was a constant need for me to do better. I was not doing better, and there was no way I was going to do better because I didn't have big clients like these people that I was following on social media. So it was so bad that I felt worthless. I felt like my business was not moving. I felt demotivated. I felt I just needed to stay away from the whole thing, you see. But staying away also meant that my business was going to be on hold. And you know, these people that you are worried about, they have a different story from yours. So this is just to say, if you're also a small business owner, you are doing catering, you are doing nails, you're doing whatever you're doing, please don't follow. You can follow these big accounts, but the problem that comes with it is when you want to be where they are, but you forget that these people, they might have been sponsored by family, or they might have sponsored by anyone to start their business. They're starting with their business with all the equipments that they need, and you and I, we are starting from scratch. We don't have any financial support. We don't have startup capital. We don't have knowledge. We are not knowledgeable about a lot of things. Like I'm saying, this bookkeeping thing, before I would just sell my fish and eat the money, you know, not without a care in the world on how I should handle the money or how I should divide the money, right? So the idea here, guys, is just to make sure that we stay in our lane. We don't know their stories. We just know our own story. So that's just basically what I'm just not trying to preach here, okay? Then later on, I also had to go and give this other lady who also had, she has a catering company, so she needed fish for her business. So that's the fish that you see me put there, and she's outside, to have to go and give her. Yeah. So back to the company, to the social media thing. It's a good thing to follow accounts. Like, for example, if you're a baker and you try to follow other bakers that sell cake and all those things, it's good. You can learn from them how they decorate and all that. But just don't let that get to you, thinking that you are not good enough, you're not doing your best, you don't have this and that. And the funny thing is, we don't know what their struggles are, because they might also be going through other things that we might not see, right? We don't know their struggles. So it's just important that we work hard on our own and make sure that we stick to our lane. On a different note, this video is just basically to motivate a mother, a wife, somebody who's just staying at home, especially my female family, to just start doing something. This is how easily you can make money. And also another thing that I need you to take note is, not like every day is the same as today. Today, I just don't know. It just happened that I'm selling like this. But tomorrow I can only sell 100 Namibian dollars, guys. That's just how funny life, or how business is. And that's basically, today it's really, really a good day. As you saw from the start, I'm just dropping off, I'm just selling, I'm just showing you the money that I'm making. But you need to understand that it doesn't have to, it's not like that every day. It's not like that every day. So yeah, and that's the best thing of working from home, because it means that the other days I can clean the house, I can do other things, I can relax personally. Because also when I was working at the shop, I was a little bit frustrated, and at some point I realized I was really taking it out on my baby. My baby then was just like not even 2 years old. But now when I'm too frustrated, things are not going my way or something, you know, a rude customer or something, now I'm yelling at my baby, and I hated myself for that. And this is something that I'm seeing that I'm improving now. I'm more calmer this year. It looks like I have more time on my hand. I feel like I kind of have everything under control, and I'm happy for that. So this is like the last client of the day. Yeah, the fish that I was frying, and I'm just putting it away. So if you are a business owner, just let me know in the comment section, what is your business all about? What have you learned from your business from day one? And what would you like to share with our fellow ladies that have their small businesses? Again, from me, Mwaka, the wifepreneur, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next one. I love you. Oh, before I let you go, guys, please just take a moment and just press that subscribe button. Just tap on that subscribe button. Thank you. Bye.